Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to your new moon eclipse in Libra reading. This new moon eclipse is happening on the 14th or the 15th, depending on where you are in the world. But here in the United States, it's on Saturday, October 14th at 1:55 p.m. It's an annular eclipse. It makes it a ring of fire eclipse, so it's kind of cool to look at. Only, don't look directly at it. Okay, so we also have this week the 1010 Gateway, which is this big portal that opens up in October every year. It is a big chance to make a big shift, a big change in your life. It is monitored. This energy feels very monitored and protected by Archangel Metatron. And so, but for you, you have here Thoth light codes. So Thoth is also Hermes. The halls of amenity are connected to this energy. This is the energy of really so much wisdom and knowledge. This is the Syrian star energy too. So light, initiation, great teacher, awakening, and divine magic. And it comes with the order of Melchizedek. I would have to double check this. So I think that Melchizedek was one of Thoth's incarnations. But anyways, so embraced by the light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Gemini, don't give up. There's magic at work in this eclipse. This eclipse trines your sign. There's a big portal of energy that opens up. It is supporting you as you make this big shift, this big change. Eclipse energy is always about letting stuff go in order to move forward, right? And so for you, the period of integration when the North Node was moving through Taurus is over, and now you're into the planting seed stage with this North Node having moved into Aries and the South Node into Gemini. This is an opportunity for you to take this really and move into the next phase of development for yourself on a very spiritual level, but also in a very, practical way, how you are applying yourself in the world. It is about getting a lot more clarity on where it is that you go from here. So these light codes, these things that are being awakened within inside of you. So it says embraced by the light, and you also have light codes, right? And so I feel like things are being activated. When you hear that high-pitched buzzing in your left ear, that is light codes coming in. There's a lot of activation. And because this is the ring of fire, which is really interesting because I haven't said that to any of their signs yet, the ring of fire is because the moon is in its apogee. It's as far away from the planet as it can get. And so it doesn't completely blot out the sun, right? If your face is up in your hand is up in your face, you cover the face, but if the further you pull it out, you could see more of my face, right? It's sort of like that with the moon. And so we get this ring of light. And so at the time of this eclipse, the two luminaries are together and there is light coming, just really pouring in. But it feels like it's, I don't know if you could see this here, but there's like a sun in the middle there and the light is coming out from around it. No, you really can't see that in this depiction. So there's this focal point and the light spreads out around it, which is very much what this energy of this eclipse is. And so be really aware, be cognizant of the fact that you are going to be receiving, because you're in the angle that you are on the zodiac when this is happening, you are receiving some of those outer bands of light codes that are coming off of that. And it is going to allow you to awaken something inside of you. Knowledge, wisdom, ancient knowledge and wisdom that's going to allow you to bring things forward to help you to clarify where your path is, where you're going next. That is a beautiful energy. I'm just so much buzzing going on. Your key to the situation here is the flowers of happiness and joy. And so I think this is a chance for you to really choose what it is that brings you the joy and the happiness in your life. Wow, you have a lot of bonus cards that are coming out. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, so this deck has four, I think 4 or 6 bonus cards, and you have 3 of them. So half of them, maybe 3/4 of them. All right. So overall energy, you have the dice. It feels risky, right? Feels like chance. Feels like a roll of the dice. Planting the seeds. When you plant your seeds in a newly plowed field, which is sort of what integration period is about. When you plant your seeds in the newly plowed field, the farmers take a risk every year, right? What's the weather going to be like? You know, is it going to get enough rain? Is it going to get enough sun? Is it going to get too much rain? Is it going to get too much sun, right? Is it going to, am I going to fertilize at the right time? Am I going to be able to get the weeds out at the right time? Am I going to be able to do the things that need to be done in order to nurture this and grow this? And so whatever the seed of attention is, it feels risky, right? It feels like you are stepping out there and you don't know. You really don't know if it's going to be successful or not. But sometimes in life, it's kind of like, well, I don't know what that's going to be, but I know I can't be here anymore. And an eclipse generally brings that kind of energy in. I don't know what, but not this. And so that's kind of, I can't do this. I don't know what, anything else is better than this. Sometimes that's how it feels. And so the risk, right? And then here's in the area of the mountain, you've got this merry-go horse that's broken free from the merry-go-round. Wow. And it's going over the rainbow. You don't get a rainbow unless there's been a storm. And in the area of how do you transform things, you have the mountain. And so the mountain says, break free, set yourself free, get over the rainbow. Take the risk. Oh, what's been challenging for you? We have the whips. This is cyclical. Something's been going round and around and around. We also have this round and around energy here. But this case, it is just like, feels like constant arguments, it's the same stressors, constantly, whatever it is, whether it's the job, a relationship, where you live, how you live, something in your life, right? Something significant in your life. It feels like you're just doing it over and over again and you're getting the same results, right? The definition of insanity. And here in trying to decide what action to take, we have another one, the clock. It's time. This is divine timing when you get an eclipse. That's like a big karmic clock striking 12, and it's time. It is always time for something when the eclipses happen. Changes happen around the eclipse for a reason. It is the big trigger. And this tells me there is going to be a real evolution in your spiritual growth and development that happens from this. These light codes are here to support you on this mission. You have the tree of growth and the action to take, and it is, so it's the tree of life. And again, the rainbow there, but this is the same as the 10 of Pentacles. This is the opportunity to have it all, financially, emotionally, spiritually. The key to the situation is what makes you happy, following your heart. And your heart is undergoing a major transformation right now. You have the card of regeneration, the Scorpio energy here. Pluto stations direct on October 10th on the 1010 gateway. And here in the heart space, you have this Plutonian energy of the death in order to resurrect. That's eclipse energy, right? For a while, you can't see all of a sudden, and then it rises again. And in the area of resources, you have another card that's not normal in a Lenormand deck. This is Ciro Marchetti's, though, and he always puts extra stuff going on in here. Here we have the bridges. You are bridging. You are leaving from one situation, you're on the bridge to go to another situation. It feels risky, it feels dicey, right? It feels like you're stepping out onto the high wire, and you may or may not have, that net below you. But you do, because Spirit's got you. I think this looks incredibly adventurous, and like a very much of a big adventurous shift opportunity in your life. But I think what drives you forward is you can't stay where you are. It's too uncomfortable. And I think that while part of you would like to know what's next, you're still Gemini. And Gemini energy is curious enough to see what's around the corner. What did I say about the rainbows and after the storm? This card literally says after the storm. So here we have this owl of wisdom, right? And it's a barn owl. Owls are like, this is like the moon energy with the sun behind it and all of this coming in. And he's carrying the Merkaba of the knowledge and the wisdom that comes in, the energetic. Oh my gosh. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. This says, don't be afraid to be your own light and to not let fears and anxieties harm you. And look, she's standing in a pillar of light, and this is a big pillar of light. That's a beautiful opportunity. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what you do, Gemini. Relax the hold of darkness. I just want to say, go ahead and roll the dice. Does it mean that it's going to be smooth sailing? No. Does it mean it's going to be a horrible experience? No. It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be learning. It's going to be growth. It's going to be new. It's going to be different. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be soul developing. So whatever this is, that you're looking to make a change in whatever arena of your life, and you are feeling the pressure for the change there. I don't have to tell you what it is, because you already know. You already know. But you are in this light, this beam of light. You have the magenta dragon. Enables you to bring forward your soul's wisdom. What did I say? He's bringing in the wisdom. You're in this tunnel, this channel of light. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. That's what this is. I just want to say, it's not that it's the adventure of a lifetime. It's the adventure that you had planned for in this lifetime. It's even bigger than that, right? I mean, it's even bigger. This is why you chose to incarnate into this lifetime at this time in the situation that you are in. Everything was leading to this doorway, this gateway, this moment. I stand in the light of truth. I stand in the light of truth. This eclipse, that ring of fire, those light codes, that's the light of truth. And it's going to touch something in your soul. And it's going to transform you. And you're going to rise in some way in your life. You're elevating on a soul level. Wow. So since I started this reading, there's been this high-pitched buzzing in my left ear. That's the higher self. That's beyond the higher self. That is the universe downloading stuff. Pay attention to that. There's so much light coming in that even in this eclipse, The moon can't block it all out. It's really powerful. I'm on Facebook every day. I really get into the astrology over there. They're totally different readings than this. So come and join me over there and check it out and see what you think. Hit the notification bell when you subscribe. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. That notification bell is really important because I'm not going to be putting up videos every week. At least I'm putting them out around the moons. So to make sure you don't miss the one for the next eclipse that's coming up, hitting that notification bell will make sure you're notified. Can't wait to see what you're doing, you guys. Let me know what's going on. What are you shifting? What are you changing? You're on the bridge. You're moving from one thing to the other. And there's all this rainbow energy around it. And it's just this big tractor beam of light that's shining on you. That's amazing, really. You guys have a great eclipse. Look forward to seeing you on the other side of this one. Take care.